with us today is clinical psychologist Widya S. Sari. Hi, Mbak Widya. Good afternoon.
Hi,
Good
good
Hi
afternoon.
afternoon.
there. Now, first of all,
The
from the
holiday is over.
yes, it is.
It's another reminder.
But Widya, from the psychological point of view, could you please tell us why do holidays make people happy?
Holidays are the time when people can take break from school, work, and other routines, which usually are challenging and intense for us. People can have more time to enjoy being with their closest ones and even to enjoy themselves. That's why holiday can create more happiness.
True. But we just had a long Eid holiday this year, followed by national holiday on May the 1st or Labor Day, which resulted a total of 2-week holiday. This didn't happen for quite a while, for like
Yeah.
at least 5 to 6 years. But what exactly are the benefits of a holiday, let alone 2 weeks holiday?
Yeah. Well, taking breaks between one and another routines can allow ourselves to care about things we usually don't have much time to spend with or for. And the benefit is surely not only physically but also mentally. Research found that people who took more holidays each year, so it can be less than or more than 2 weeks, but the more the more we have, the better chance of developing lower distress, lower metabolic issues, and other issues. So we can have 2 week long to have time for ourselves, but um, maybe every people have their own balance. Yeah, so not everyone needs the long 2 week, but that long 2 week after few years without long holiday, I think that's a good change for us to have quality time with ourselves, of course.
That's nice. Quality time with ourselves. I really like that. No, but Vidya, I think the work-life balance is very important for one's mental stability.
Agreed.
Very important. Now, you did mention 2 weeks is a good amount of time to go on a vacation. Is that the ideal length of vacation for the benefits of our body and mentality, would you say? And if yes, 2 weeks, how often should we take those 2 weeks vacation?
Actually, there is no definite answer for this. Yeah. Although I mentioned, and although we mentioned 2 weeks before, but there is no definite answer for this because everyone has their own balance. But some studies mention between 8 to 14 days, which might individually might have individual effect to each person. But regardless the length, we also need to consider the quality. The before and after holiday are as important as the holiday itself, no matter how long. If both period cause the stress which can be brought into the holiday period, it surely challenges the benefit. So it's not about the length, it's not about how often, but the quality also have to be considered.
I see.
Quality over quantity.
Yes, exactly.
Quality over
Yes.
Earlier, you already mentioned the many benefits of going on a holiday. However, some people choose to do extra work, let's say, during the holiday
I see you.
to earn extra income, which is good. But there must be pros and cons regarding that. And now, what's your take on this?
Uh, it depends on the needs and how you plan the holiday or vacation. People love to do productive things where they can spend their time doing things they love. And people love money, extra income too, right? So doing sport,
I love my money.
art projects, classes, or travel between countries are common plan during holidays. We can say that working is not expected, yeah, during holidays, but let's check our needs. As long as the work is done because we want to, not because we have to or force work, it should have other positive effect and advantage.
You
besides
love your
the exercise.
Probably because our schedule is much more flexible, so that's
Yeah.
why we tend to. Okay,
Yes.
when everybody's go on holiday, why don't we just work and plan out our holiday when everybody's not on holiday,
Exactly.
right? Everybody's not on holiday because to get some
It's way less crowded.
off-season
exactly.
tickets, off-season ticket, and everything like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's for adults, Widya. But what about children?
Yes.
What should they do during their time off? Because, also, we were student once.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, 2 weeks were too long. Based on my own experience. But
Really?
it was too long. But what is the ideal length of holiday time? Or probably what should be the ideal activities for them?
Well, childhood is playing time in nature. Yeah, so holiday should be the time for them to have fun and joyful time. So we can plan some fun sessions, play dates, hobbies, or fun classes and holiday time, of course. The idea is unlimited, but
Yeah.
our best interest is the children, of course. So let them have the memorable experience during holiday. Let them involve when we plan the holiday for them also. So maybe the holidays which can be planned by the adults and the children in the family will have more memorable and enjoyable experience.
Right. Now, Widya, I remember when I was back in school, even on holidays, they would still give us homework. Even on summer holidays, they would still give us homework. Now, as parents, do you think we should distract our children from schoolwork during the holiday, hence the name holiday? Or is it okay if we continue to actually teach them and sort of suggest for them to still do work
Yeah.
during their holidays?
Yeah, we can recall the time when we had that kind of homework holiday or a holiday full of homework.
Yeah.
right?
Vividly.
Yes.
Sometimes we maybe that during that time we thought something like can we just have fun, something like that. Yeah. Keep in mind that learning can be fun. So teaching kids can be fun also. Instead of forcing them to study in boring ways, children deserve to have some time to rest their weary muscle, weary brain from working hard during the school day. Plan the school, make it as enjoyable as possible. That's the best we can do to make them still active during the holiday.
But you know what? Fortunately, nowadays the curriculum are so different than our times
That's
back
true.
then.
Yes.
Now it's much more fun and not a lot of homeworks, especially on
Lucky
holidays.
children.
Lucky children, definitely. Now, people usually find it difficult to get back to their daily routine after a holiday, like first day of work, first day of school. Do you have any tips for them on how to, wipe away the post-holiday blues?
Yes, post-holiday blues.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah, there are so many soft way to reintroduce ourselves to back to the routine. Some of them are reviewing the activities, engaging in self-care, dropping some sudden and unplanned things. Simple action can prevent and ease post blues, of course. And to prevent ourselves getting that, we have to way before the holiday over. So it's not one night project, of course. Preparing ourselves can be quite time consuming. So maybe allow a few days to reintroduce ourselves to what kind of activities we are we going to do for the next week or the next work days. So it's not that surprising for us. So
Well-
we can prevent the blues.
Yeah, but after the Eid holiday, usually at school or at work, there should be a halal bihalal day or the gathering day
yeah.
for the first day of school or work, just to get everybody familiarized again with the environment of the school or the office. So we won't jump directly into, let's say, study or work.
Yeah.
But is this good for children and adults to help to restore their enthusiasm for the activities?
Yes, especially in this festive season. So they still have that festive spirit, which they have during the holidays, and still they still bring it after the holiday over.
Yeah.
So of course that's one of the soft way to reintroduce children back to the routine and not forcing them to adapt those sudden change.
Right.
So that's a good idea.
That sounds like a good idea to familiarize them with the
Yes,
routine
yeah.
again. Now, something that I actually experience myself is if I go on a trip that's over 2 weeks, when I come home, I get these post-travel blues. It's actually a thing.
Yeah, that is what Chris just said.
like
That's
I
a thing,
actually
yes.
Googled- It's actually a thing, and I get really anxious, and I get really sad, and I get really moody.
Same.
Now, right?
Right.
It's like, oh my gosh, back to reality of why. But what are some tips maybe that you can share with us, Widya, for us, for workers or parents, to deal on how to deal with these mood swings, especially when they return to the normal life of normal activities after a long holiday?
Okay, the mood swings, the mood change that might be signs of tiredness during the holiday. And as I mentioned before, the before and the after is also important. Not only the holiday. So before planning the holiday, we also have to plan what we have to do after. So when it comes to the change, everyone adapt differently.
Yeah.
Everyone can adapt with drastic change between the holiday and the workday. So what I mentioned before, like reviewing the activities, engaging in more self-care, taking some rest, that might be some good action, and simple yet good action to prevent and ease the post-holiday blues. And of course, for when it comes to the children, it's harder for them to recognize the blues.
True.
We are
Yeah.
the parents, the adults, the one who need to spot it on. Talk to them in deeper details before applying those action I mentioned before. So we can help them to ease their blues also, because the post-holiday blues is not only experienced by the adults, but
Yeah.
maybe most of the adults can express the blues easily than
Yeah.
the children.
Well, probably you can channel it into planning the next holiday.
That's what I do.
So you have
Yes.
something to look up to, right?
Yeah, I
Right,
feel like
right.
when you have something to look forward to, you're automatically a lot more happier,
Yeah,
motivated.
happy,
Excited.
motivated, enthusiastic. Well, Widya, thank you so much for sharing with us, and also
Thank you, Widya.
always a great time to have you in this show.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. I'll see you shortly.
Take
Yes.
care.
See you
And
very
we'll be
soon.
right back after a quick break and talk more about a stress-free return to work post-vacation. That and more only on the 3 Hour News Show on CT.